hear you're ready for your dose of reality. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Quack podcast. I'm Dr. Quack, and today I've got my co-host with me because we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble 2023, but let me introduce him, the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
That's right. I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And here I am having to film from the old office, and you decorate up the new office, and I don't get to enjoy it with you. Really?
It happens, you know. I mean, what can I say? But guess what? We got some guests backstage. I got our panel here of analysts. Let's bring them on. First, we've got my boss, your boss, and everybody else's boss. Bring it on, Bossolini.
What's happening, everybody? By Randy's merch.
Speaking of Randy, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Randy Hogan.
Thriving and surviving, brother.
And we've got John.
I'm here as usual.
And we got from For Wrestle Podcast, we've got Rob.
Good evening.
Hey, Rob.
All right. And I have Justin's picks. When we get to those, I'll be announcing his.
All right. Well, do you want to announce the records for everybody right now?
All right. So our professor, Randy Hogan, at 30-19. Ed at 34-16.
Ooh.
I'm at 30-18.
Right.
Dr. Quack, 28-23.
Still above.
John at 30-19. And the Purge, Justin, is at 26.5 and 21.
All right. Everybody's above 500 here. Got big matches, but let's get down to it. Let's get to the first matchup. We're going to talk about one of the matches that's not a title match, nor the Rumble. We're going to talk about the Lights Out match. Bray Wyatt against LA Knight. Important one, you go right ahead with this.
I hate to say this. I am not an LA Knight fan. I'm not a fan of his work style. I'm not a fan of the way he cuts his promos. I just don't dig his act. However, the thing he's been doing with Bray Wyatt has been very, very entertaining, and I think they're going to keep it going. So I'm picking LA Knight because Uncle Howdy comes out and we find out LA Knight planted somebody under the mask that was his partner to set up something else down the road. So I'm taking LA Knight, and Purge chose Bray Wyatt.
Okay. Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's be real. You can't lose your next big match after getting a nod from the Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all times, the dead man, the Undertaker. I just started back up the Fun House, so let me in. Bray Wyatt for the win.
All right. Randy Hogan.
I am a big fan of LA Knight, but I'm going with Bray Wyatt. And I think LA Knight is going to end up in Bray Wyatt's entourage. I think he's going to switch over somehow. I like his promos. I guess because I've known him for a number of years, back to the old TNA days. And I just like him, and I like that they're finally giving him a little bit of a shine rather than burying him like they did Rick Rude. Okay, I'll put them both on the same level. Anyway, Bray Wyatt, he's just getting into his own. He's just getting some TV time and everything, and I gotta bury him before any big match happens. So Bray Wyatt for the win.
All right, John.
Yeah.
You want to give your opinion here? I mean,
I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt. I do agree with Randy and what he said. You're not gonna bring Bray back and pretty much give him a loss right off the bat. And I think Ed said the same thing. So I just don't see it happening. But I do think we find out who Uncle Howdy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Go ahead, Rob.
Well, let me talk to you. I had to bring it. I had to. But on a real case, yes, it's with the exception for House Show, it is Bray Wyatt's first big match since its release and now return to WWE. And for LA Knight, it is a big match as well. But I can't see LA Knight win, so my win goes to Bray Wyatt.
Going with Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt as well for all those reasons, especially because Taker gave him the nod on Monday night, and everybody's making a big overblown deal about it. You can't have the man job at Mania. Yeah, Royal Rumble, either one. It just makes sense. Bray Wyatt, I'm going with. And
But are you sure the Undertaker gave him a positive nod?
Well,
he said something in his ear. Could it have been something negative or bad?
He could have gave him that pasta recipe. I don't know. That's what I've been speculating. I'm not sure what he's doing.
It was the Owen Hart. It's a quarter cup of nutmeg.
See?
Oh, wow.
You know, could have told him he needs to pick up the tab over at Denny's. Your guess is as good as mine. But we're going to move on to the next match here. We got Buy Randy's merch over here. We're going to go with the Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Did you give purges?
Yeah, he has Bray Wyatt.
There you go. Okay. Go ahead.
Where am I going?
Bianca
The
Belair,
women's
Alexa Bliss.
Oh, because you start saying what the match was, and then
I
said,
did. I'm
"Did you get
sorry. I
purged?"
apologize. I wanted to make sure Purge got in here because he can't show up. You know, he's a little busy.
Yeah, he was busy being annoying. So we have one of my favorites of all time, Bianca Belair, going against Purge's favorite of all time, Alexa Bliss. Just out of pure disdain for the Purge, I am going to go with BEST of the WWE, Bianca Belair.
Okay.
I'm also going to go with Bianca Belair. I think Bliss, I think they're just now starting to put her into her future persona. She's not quite there yet. So I think they're going to continue to develop her a little bit more into this fiendish side of her before she really gets a big push, probably at WrestleMania, maybe even later than that. But I'm going with Belair.
I can't believe I'm gonna have to go with Bianca Belair. I'm still not a huge fan of Bianca. I don't find her entertaining. She's a great talent in the ring, but when it comes to I think Mayhem talked about it a while back. I think it was like SummerSlam. The audience doesn't get into it. Like you can tell when they pipe in the sound. Not saying that there aren't fans of hers, because you do see it. There are some. So I'm gonna go Bianca. I agree with Randy. I don't see it yet.
Rob?
Well, I got the problem. I have to survive Charleston for Royal Rumble.
Oh, boy. You're going to have fun.
Yeah, I will have fun with this match because I know I can't imagine his pick. I can't imagine his pick. And before I say my pick, Mr. Mayhem, let me guess his pick. It gotta be Alexa Bliss. It is Justin's pick, right?
Everybody knew that.
He said not only Alexa Bliss, his favorite and new champion.
No.
Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. You will be pissed because it won't be Alexa Bliss. It will be the toughest, the quickest, the strongest, the fastest, the best. The EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. And that's my pick.
So I'm going against everybody. I'm going with Alexa Bliss. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going with Alexa Bliss. I think Uncle Howdy out there makes a special appearance and distracts Bianca Belair and costs her the match. I think that's what's going to happen. It's happened a couple times. They've been setting that up.
Breaking news. You can't go against everybody if Purge picked Alexa Bliss.
Well, okay. Well, Purge is somebody. Never mind. I'm going with Purge there. Yeah.
The Purge is not in the match.
All things in me tell me I agree with Randy in this, that Alexa is not ready yet. Everything in that tells me that she's going back under because they're already turning her that way. And she got really popular at that time. I don't see the crowd believing Alexa Bliss could beat Bianca Belair without help. And I don't think they want to let Bianca Belair go down that way because she's overcome a lot of adversity as far as she's getting better reactions from the crowds. You can see the work. She's actually trying to be a better entertainer and not just athlete. You can see that work coming on there. So I'm going to go against everybody. I guess I'm going to be the criterion today, and I'm going to schmoz it.
You're schmozzing. Oh,
there's going to be a bunch of things going on all over the place, and they're just going to eventually say there was no winner. So I'm going to say it's a schmoz.
Oh, man.
Oh, good choice.
Expect that one. But, Randy Hogan, you get the next one here. You get Roman Reigns taking on Kevin Owens.
Oh, man. Roman Reigns all day long. KO. The last month, they've been really trying to make him into an invincible superstar that can take the title and everything else. He's going to end up in a tag match with Sami Zayn, as we all know. KO does not have what it takes to carry the title, much less from Roman Reigns, who's had it for a number of years. So, yeah, Roman Reigns till WrestleMania.
I'm going to agree. I don't see KO winning. However, I do see something where you may see the bloodline start to play with more of the cracks in the armor with Sami. So we're going Roman.
Well, I got a question. Is there a bonus point round?
Yes, there will be bonus points.
Well, I cash in my bonus point on this. Roman Reigns will win, but Sami will fail the final exam to be in the bloodline.
Okay.
That is my bonus point I'm picking on. Reigns wins and Sami fucks it up.
Yeah, I'm just going Roman Reigns because, I mean, even if you don't watch the product, you're just going to know Roman Reigns has been pushed so long, and he's not going to lose this match to Kevin Owens, no matter how much they push this together. Roman Reigns.
Yep, I'm going Roman Reigns as well. When it comes time to take the belt off of him, well, they usually long reigns. They want to get through to Mania. Hulk Hogan was the exception, losing to the Hebners. He's going to lose it at Mania to who wins the Rumble, and that's not Kevin Owens, so I'm picking Roman Reigns.
Okay. Boss, did you give one?
Purge went Roman Reigns.
Purge went Roman Reigns.
Royal Rumble, acknowledge me.
Everybody going with this. Ain't nobody going against Reigns.
Of course not.
No.
No, but neither of us is stupid enough to pick against pick against Reigns.
If Quack maybe, but I don't.
No, dude, I've learned I ain't going against the bloodline here for anything, especially with title matches. But all right, John, you're up. Here you got the men's Royal Rumble.
So how are we doing this one again?
Go ahead, Mayhem.
You pick the person that you think will win and a dark horse. If either one of those finish in the final four, you get a point, but you only get the extra point if you pick the person that you said would win actually wins. There's a total of possible 3 points.
So I think Cody Rhodes wins it,
Okay.
and my dark horse will be Seth Rollins.
Interesting.
Smart tactic. Smart tactic. Well, as of yet, we have 15 announced entrants in the men's rumble, as I see my list correctly. And well, I got two names on the list who I'm picking. Cody wins, and my dark horse, the ring general Gunther.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I
Good
have to
pick.
go the European road.
It's a good pick.
I'm going Cody Rhodes too because they're talked about in training, and they're probably going to push him to the moon, and it's going probably straight to Mania. You can see him winning it, but I'm going to take my backup here, my dark horse. I'm going to take Sami Zayn to make that final four.
Mine is backwards. I picked Sami Zayn to win and Cody Rhodes in the final four. I've been saying it since August. Sami Zayn is going to win the Rumble, and Sami Zayn is going to be the one they put the belt on and take it from Roman Reigns. So Sami to win, Cody Rhodes in the final four.
Okay. Randy's
And
merch.
the other person?
What about her?
Purge only gave me Cody Rhodes, so I will find out from him when he wakes up.
Okay.
All right.
For me, in wrestling, there is more than one royal family. So, of course, Cody Rhodes is going to win the Rumble. And in the final four, just because I can't go against this guy. Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
Good pick.
I'm following Big John, brother. I'm going for Cody for the win and Seth in the top four.
Oh, boy. It's a good pick right there. I'm telling you, it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. Yes, it is. But now we're going on to the women's rumble. And Rob, you get to pick this one. Who do you have winning the Rumble, women's rumble?
There is the big problem for me right now because we have only 7 announced. So I have to really think deep on that. But I'm going totally nuts on this. I say Rhea gonna win it. And you know what? Yeah, screw it. My dark horse will be Raquel Rodriguez or a mystery entrance.
Which one, Raquel or a mystery? Because there's 23 mysteries.
I take a mystery, so I can't go wrong.
All right.
I like this, but I'm not going with this. I'm going with my winner to be Asuka because she hasn't been talked about in a while, and I think she's going to win this. There's no real clear winner, but I'm going to take Rhea Ripley as my dark horse because I think she'll at least make top 4.
All right. As bad as they have treated her recently, I'm picking Shayna Baszler to win.
Woo.
And because they've been big on her, I'm going to put Raquel Rodriguez in the top 4. And Purge only chose Rhea. So I'll get his other one.
Okay.
Guess it's on me, huh?
It's on you.
Your winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Asuka. and your runner-up and in your final four of the Royal Rumble. I got to do it because you will feel the glow.
Oh boy.
Naomi.
Naomi making a return.
Wow.
Randy, you got the last word on this one, right?
Nope. Randy and John.
Randy John.
Well, like the rest of them, I think it's going to be Rhea Ripley. And that's because they are trying to develop her into the next China.
Yes, they
So
are.
she's got to get more credibility. She's got to get into some of the men's intergender matches or whatever the hell they call them. Anyways, I'm going with Rhea. And my favorite as a dark horse is Raquel.
Okay. John, you got the final word on this one.
Man, I'm upset because I was not expecting somebody to pick pretty much who I thought was going to be in the final four. So I'm going to say Rhea wins. Naomi is going to be in the final four.
Okay. And now we got bonus pick.
Bonus point time.
Bonus point time. Here's my bonus point. You ready for this?
Yep.
A female is going to enter the men's rumble this year.
Who?
He said a female would enter the men's rumble.
Wow.
All right. So before I did say mine, Purge said the forbidden door will be open for both men's and women's. So he's saying a woman will be in the men's and a man will be in the women's.
No, he's talking about forbidden door as in somebody outside of WWE will be in this rumble, I believe.
Okay, well, we'll go with that. I'll clarify.
Just like last year's.
Okay.
With Mickey James, right?
For men and women. All right, and mine is the reason I didn't put Rhea Ripley in my final four is she's going to be in the men's rumble.
So I can't choose that because Mayhem just chose that because that was going to be my pick.
I just chose a woman because I didn't say it was going to be her.
No, I was literally going to say Rhea, but because he took that 2023's Royal Rumble, we'll get glorious.
Ooh.
Robert Roode will return for the Royal Rumble.
Okay. Randy.
I think Jey Uso is going to continue a turn against the bloodline and kind of come to Sammy's aid as they're all going to be beaten up on him. So,
okay,
I don't know how to word that. I guess Jay starts a turn.
Gotcha.
Okay. John,
I know. I'm thinking because
oh God,
I was also going to go Rhea as well in the men's rumble.
Wow.
I can forfeit and go with my backup plan because it's just as likely.
Each Rumble match is going to be an hour and 45 minutes each.
Wow.
Okay, you lost that one.
All right.
And 90% of the viewers.
Yeah.
Now I have to switch up my bonus point.
You
Now I have to switch it up because Mr. Hogan kind of took my bonus point. So
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be everything cool. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit different from most of your bonus picks. I'm gonna say this otherwise. In both of the Rumbles, one person of New Japan or the Japanese wrestling culture will be in the Rumble.
Okay.
So basically, you're saying the same thing Purge is going to say.
Yeah, but a little bit different. I said it's from Japan.
He specifically said Japan, not just the Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
They all look the same, right?
So the Forbidden Door is just open for Japan for you. That's all you're saying.
right.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Man.
I
So
mean,
anybody
Yeah.
speculate on?
Let me talk to you.
Anyone want to speculate on who the special entrants are? The legends. Anybody got a guess?
I got one. I think it is a wide speculation from my side, but I heard a lot of news about that, and maybe, only maybe, we got one of the best Japanese wrestler in the Rumble of all time, and it's not Muta. I mean, he's the king of pro wrestling. Suzuki Minoru-san.
Oh wow! I think Randy Hogan's going to enter the Rumble.
My
I'm
money's
the dark
on
horse, brother. The dark horse.
my money's on Randy. No, I think Ed got the right legend pick by saying Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, Tatanka,
No,
any member of DX,
no.
Kurt
Kurt
Angle,
Angle, maybe.
DX.
come on, man. How y'all not gonna say it? If
Go
y'all
ahead.
don't know it,
Say it. John Cena.
boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Come on, man. Just put him on the cover of the video game. You don't think Mr. You Can't See Me is not gonna show up?
There has actually been talks that Cena should be at the Rumble because it's supposed to set him and versus Theory up.
Could be a lot of
Cena eliminates Theory.
And Fury jumps back in and eliminates Cena like Miz did in 20, I don't know.
But
Nope,
nobody's
he still don't
talking
have-
about Ronda. What about
It's not the
Ronda?
best. It's not the best elimination to get
No.
eliminated. Oh wait,
Ronda
he
had
never
already
got
announced
eliminated.
herself, and she got pulled.
Yeah, she got pulled. She will not be in it.
Nope,
And
she's
neither will
not
AJ
in.
Styles, supposedly.
Well, that's because she was going to spend the night with me, but I can't go. So I think she's going to be back in.
Yeah,
Oh,
your wife put a kibosh on that.
No, she ain't here right now, so I can tell the truth.
Okay.
Well, on that note, I'd like to thank y'all for coming on. Make sure you check us out Monday. We'll have our post review. I'm Dr. Quack.
I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And gentlemen, thank you all for joining us. To the professor is always a pleasure. Boss and Randy merch. Thanks, John. Thank you, Rob, for joining us.
Thank you,
Sami
everyone.
Zayn is eliminated by Roman Reigns.